Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So, I have gotten into playing the ukulele. And today I wanted to show you two ukuleles that I picked up to sort of start me off on my journey. What I've learned is that in playing these ukuleles, they are fun, especially coming from playing guitar. I find them to be a little bit easier to play, and because it's so small and so portable, I have no problem just taking it with me, putting it in the car, and just playing it when I'm taking a break at work. So let me first introduce you to the very first ukulele that I picked up that was very cheap, that I just got to sort of get a feel of if it's even something that I want to actually pursue. So I got this from Guitar Center. Now this is made by Mitchell, who ironically also makes the acoustic guitar that I currently play. It's a very good acoustic guitar, by the way. And this is the soprano, and this is the MU40NT model. Now, you can find this for really cheap, around like $40 or $50 from Guitar Center. And I've even seen it cheaper than that on Musician's Friend, which is ironically also owned by Guitar Center. So if you're just wanting to kind of get a feel of whether or not you think that you would be interested in playing the ukulele, and you don't mind the smaller scale of a soprano ukulele, this could be a decent first option to try, especially since you can go into the store and give this a shot. Just grab it right off the wall. So there's really no frills about this particular ukulele. It's a very basic design. And inside of the box, you get this, and then you also get a little small booklet that just shows you some basic chords and some basic songs to play. So this one has one of those tie bridges, which means that when you change the strings, you got to do like a little loop-de-loop, knotty-knot type thing in order to get them to stay. But I have not changed the strings on this particular ukulele. And let me just show you, basically how it sounds. Now, since it's a soprano, it's going to have like that very cheery kind of poppily type of sound. I'm just making up words. Anyway, here we goes. So I got this ukulele because it had a lot of decent reviews on GuitarCenter.com, and I think that it sounds pretty decent, considering the price is so cheap. And then when I see like other reviews for ukuleles and the types of things that people tend to look for, as far as like the fret ends, are they sharp? They actually are not sharp on this ukulele. Quite surprisingly, that's what you would probably end up with something as inexpensive as this. But I think that if you are wanting to just try out a ukulele and you want to see if you will like it or not, kind of get a feel for it, I really think that this is a decent first option for you to go by. And as far as how well it holds its tuning, extremely good. That is probably one of the most shocking characteristics about this particular ukulele. It really holds its tune quite well. Before I started this video, I've just had this sitting in a chair and I hadn't played it for maybe like a week or something, and I would move it out the way, not really paying any attention to, any particular care or anything. And the only string that I actually had to tune to make it sound decent was the second string, the C string. So it holds its tune very well. So yeah, this is one that you should probably give a shot. Go up to your local Guitar Center and see if you like it. Now, because this is a soprano ukulele, it is quite small. If you have larger hands, you might find it a little bit difficult to be able to perform actual chords. So that's why you might want to move up to a slightly larger size in the concert ukulele. So this one is made by Donner, and I got this from Amazon. and this is it came as part of a kit. So it came with a ukulele and a gig bag. It also came with a tuner, a clip-on tuner, which is extremely useful. It's not just for ukuleles. There is a guitar function on here. There's a violin function. And I think there's a bass function on here as well. So, really, really great. You can just clip this to your instrument and you can just move this around and tune it up wherever you are. This is very awesome. Also comes with a separate set of strings, some Donner branded strings, and a strap as well. So for this one, it has a slotted bridge, which is a lot easier to me to change the strings on, because all you have to do is tie a little figure 8 knot on the bottom of the string and just slide it in this bridge, and you can just change the strings as you normally would, like if it was a guitar. So the only thing that I did with this guitar is I did change out the strings. I bought some of those Aquila strings, and because I hear good things about those strings, so I did change those. But for this particular ukulele, it feels a lot more, somewhat more sturdy than the Mitchell, and because it's a concert size, the sound is not as twangy, it's not as cheery. It gets a little bit more mellow as you go up in sound. So here's what this one sounds like, and I'm going to try to do something similar to what I did before. So I think on this particular ukulele, the sound is definitely more muted than it is on the soprano ukulele. But I do like the way that this looks. This is what initially drew me to this. It has like a zebra wood style body, and it has like this cool binding along the side. It's not abalone, I'm pretty sure, but it looks nice. And then it also has these sort of star inlays as opposed to just having the regular dots. And then the tuners on the back are closed. So yeah, this is a nice ukulele as well, and I'm also really enjoying this one. This is usually the one that I take to work with me. Now, as far as how well this one holds its tune, it actually took this one a little bit longer to kind of get acclimated as opposed to the soprano. So this one would fall out of tune more often. But once it came into its own, it held its tune pretty well. So the next step up from this one would be a tenor ukulele, and I'm considering maybe getting a tenor ukulele. I haven't quite made up my mind yet, but I just wanted to show you guys these two ukuleles in particular, because these are just some fun, kick back, chill out, just kind of have a good time kind of instruments. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys these instruments. I think that they're very fun to play, and could be a good way to get yourself into playing stringed instruments if you are interested in doing so. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.